Hey Saints, welcome back to another week of SFHS Today. I'm Casey Shields. And I'm Andrew Gilbert. In school news, the GAPP students left us last Friday. Reporter Austin Adler asked the German students, their hosts, and the teacher about their time here in a new school and a new environment.
Typically at the end of our program, students are very sad. We get a waterworks show at our farewell party, and as awkward and weird as it is that everybody's crying, it makes me feel proud that these students have had these deep connections and friendships with each other. And their tears mean that this meant something to them, and that is, as a teacher, the most rewarding thing that I could imagine their responses being.
My favorite moment was like the first day we just stayed up till like 2 in the morning just talking and like sharing like pictures and everything, and it was like a really cool experience.
My favorite, the weekends with our trips, for example to Louvre. My favorite moment was that, and all the talk we had with the whole family in the evening eating. That was cool.
Mine was probably when we went to Gooseberry Falls and we hiked around for like 2 hours.
Tough to pick one thing.
Seeing Miss Nickel.
Seeing Miss Nickel is among the top 3, I would say.
It's top 1.
Also, the farewell party is just great to see. That was emotionally overwhelming, and yeah, so really cool.
School life, I would say. There's not a special moment, but like going to school and stuff is a very unique experience, and it's very different from Germany, so yeah.
The Timberwolves game with Spencer and Miss Nickel, it was awesome. And I really like the lunchtime here because everybody is talking with each other and we have fun.
And you guys set the bar pretty high, so for us it's now time to return the favor and make sure that you guys have a good time over in Germany.
Yeah, and I think like after everyone experienced what they experienced over here, they already have like great ideas about what to do with the kids in Germany, and Berlin is totally different, so I think everyone will have a good time, but just having an equally awesome but totally different experience over in Germany.
What are you going to miss the most about this exchange?
Yeah, of course, Jacob, my exchange family.
I think I'll miss Ben.
Gangra.
Yeah, I'll
You
just
will miss yourself.
No, I'll just miss like having him there and just like, yeah.
Probably Joshua, and when we go on road trips and in the truck we turn up the music all the way up and we just jam. So
The greatest car turn-ups ever.
yeah.
Probably all the people. Yes, I had like many new friendships and many new people I met.
I think hanging around with her. It's gonna be weird because like she lives with me and it's like not living with your best friend anymore.
And I'm going to miss the ducks. Willa, she always caught up with me.
I'm definitely gonna miss Eddie. We're so much alike, it's just crazy.
What did you take out of this experience?
You just get to bond with people that you wouldn't expect, like they're across the world, Like it's really cool.
Yeah, true. And that you just, I don't know, can trust so many persons in the world are so nice. And I don't know, I met her in the airport and I really don't know how she looks. And then she was there and she was so awesome. That's possible, that's what I learned.
English skills and speaking English. And yeah, as I just said, new people, many friendships.
That you can bond with someone really fast.
Yeah, I really like her, and I know her like 2 weeks, and I already love her.
We will miss you. Hopefully they visit us again.
In other news, Veterans Day is approaching November 10th, so be sure to thank your veterans.
We sent Bobby Arrett to interview Kevin Coder, who will be a keynote speaker for the Veterans Appreciation event in the American Legion on November 13th, 8:49 to 9:37 a.m.
Veterans Day to me is a day in which our country says thank you to those that have served in the military, whether it be Army, Air Force, Marine Corps, Navy, Coast Guards, all of those different branches. That's when we just say thank you for your service.
Veterans Day to me is a chance for us to acknowledge and to honor the sacrifice of so many people who have come before us.
And at the end of the day, the service is about people also. And I think that was the big thing, is meeting so many different people, not only from the United States, but from foreign countries who are in leadership positions there. So it really, truly is about people.
You know, to pass down from generation to generation this idea of honoring service and sacrifice is important to me. I think younger generations should see and know and study and learn from those who come before them. You know, the experiences that I've had deployed and during my service, you know, are unforgettable. You know, you have a chance to travel parts of the country and parts of the world that most people don't set foot on, and you have a chance to see really just the vast human condition, from people at their worst to people at their best, and that experience is priceless.
Choir and band will also be performing at this event.
SFHS Media has been doing a series of reports on the bond issue that will be voted on November 7th. This week, reporters Katie Bjork and Maggie Winkles went to find out how this impacts the Crossroads.
The big changes that will be happening in our building is going to be our new dedicated entryways. So Crossroads, which is the school that serves students that live at the Bar None residential area, they'll have their own dedicated entrance. And then Saints Academy, Saints Online will also have its own dedicated entrance over on the left-hand side of the building. Then our office complex will move down into that, so we'll have a safe, secure entryway for students when they come into the building. Our community and our schools have had great support from each other. This bond is a great way to show the community's commitment to our students and to our schools. Our staff is super supportive of our bond, and our students will seek the benefit by having our new office in the front, dedicated entryway, and then we'll have a space even for our Saints Online students to work that'll be close to the office. Saints Online and Saints Academy are just other alternatives in our school district. I think of our school district as a giant house. We're just other rooms in the house. It's nice for students and staff to have all these different options to go to. And with the bond, with the changes here, the changes at the high school, and the changes in our elementary, it's going to give our students many different options and to create that individualized learning path that they need.
This week, our school play Dracula was performed by the SFHS theater program.
We sent reporter Spencer Baldwin, as well as my co-anchor Andrew Gilbert, to interview the cast and stage manager John Qualley for more information about the experience.
Play is about Dracula, and within Dracula, it's just Dracula trying to have a bride and have a good time. And frankly, I think people misunderstand him because he's his own species and he's endangered, frankly. He's just trying to live. But these humans keep trying to kill me.
What's your favorite scene in the play, in as much detail as you can go in?
My first song, my first solo song, is my favorite part of the whole show.
And what's it like working with the other leads?
It's very fun.
It's really fun, but sometimes confusing because that double cast.
What does it mean to be double cast?
Being double cast, it means the both of us will share the same role, and because we have 4 performance nights, I will go on for 2 nights and she will go on for 2 nights.
And how is this different from having an understudy?
Well, with an understudy, they would only perform for the understudy show, which is normally on like a Tuesday. This year it's on a Monday because of the elections and stuff. And so then with this, it's more we both get to go on stage for the same amount of time. With having an understudy, the understudy would only go on for the understudy night unless their principal was sick.
So what is it you do behind the scenes on Dracula?
I have to move like sets and Make sure everyone has their props and have everything ready. Make sure the actors are on stage.
My favorite thing about being in the musical is that it's just really fun. It's really dramatic and funny at the same time. There's a lot of puns, which I personally enjoy. I love the music. I love the acting part. It is funny seeing a plastic bat being thrown into a wall.
If you're looking for a dinner theater experience, look no further because St. Francis High School is hosting the 38th annual Madrigal Show taking place next Thursday through Saturday at 7 p.m. and next Sunday at 4 p.m. You can reserve seats at seatyourself.biz. In an added announcement, last week HOSA students attended the Fall Delegation Assembly. They were given the opportunity to tour hospitals, speak to medical professionals, and learn about cutting-edge medical equipment, along with attending various medical workshops. Last week, Jeff Fink, SFHS Activities Director, won an award for Series 7AA Activities Director of the Year. Paige Aldrich and Walker Lane got more information about this amazing achievement.
I received the Section 7AA Activities Director of the Year award, and then I'm also eligible for one of the 8 finalists for the State AD of the Year award for AA.
How did you get nominated?
The ADs from our section can nominate any of the ADs, and they have to write like a paragraph or two about each AD and why they nominated them, and I was nominated by 4 different ADs, and then I ended up winning the vote.
I think you would find that throughout this building, activities advisors and coaches who have Mr. Fink's phone number on their speed dial, who have called him on weekends, who have called him late at night with issues that they're dealing with, and he never complains. He always is there to help, and I really, really think this is well deserved.
You know, I feel honored by, it was very nice to hear what the other ADs thought about me and the job that I do, but really good coaches and good kids make an AD look good, and you know, so I feel very fortunate with the coaches that represent St. Francis and the kids who compete hard for St. Francis.
That's all we have for you this week, Saints. Now stay tuned for sports.
Hey Saints, I'm Tanner Kunscher, and this is sports. Welcome to another week of sports. The girls volleyball team ended their playoff run last week on Wednesday, November 1st, heading into the game with a big win over Anoka. The Saints fought hard, but lost in 3 close matches against Grand Rapids, ending their season. In cross-country news, sophomore Maria Laudenbach qualified for the state meet. That was held on Saturday at St. Olaf. Heading into state, Laudenbach finished 10th overall at sections, with an impressive time of 20 minutes, 5 seconds in the 5K. The boys football team is having a great playoff run. Even though they had the 6th seed, they defeated Duluth East Tuesday, October 24th, 38-15, and brought down the 2nd-seeded Coon Rapids Cardinals 17-0 on October 28th. They played 1st-seeded Andover on Friday, November 3rd in the section finals, losing to them and ending their season. In other news, all winter sports are gearing up to start their seasons. Finally, have a great week, Saints.